I'm too good to game over. Let's go. Let's go. That tanked the time a little bit. Cool.
What happened? What's this icky paint-like goo? It's moving!
Now, boys.
I'm gonna remove the memory card as well. While I'm waiting for Odyssey to load up.
Excuse me.
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
There you go. And that's the prep I need to do for this.
Complete.
Let's
Thank
go for
you
this.
For purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
And that's all the prep.
Proceeding with user instruction. Use the R button to shoot water from my tank.
Well, yeah. If you look at the split right now, you see that I have a 26-minute time save on the split. That's essentially all the goals combined into one thing. Afterwards, everything's gonna match gold. But that's the point of this goal comparison that I have.
If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button.
Oh yeah.
Instructions
Maybe the
complete.
PB energy out of Super Mario Bros. 3 will do a thing. Hey! Welcome Switch, thanks for the raid. I just PB'd Super Mario Bros. 3. And now I'm in this game, barely surviving Super Mario Bros. If you don't clean a guy, you're a monster and you have to reset your runs. Anyway. You're here for me taking a short break. Well. Enjoy the comparison. I'll be right back.
Some sort of pump?
I am Flood, glad to meet you. Hey, someone's coming.
Court is now in session. As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Delfino Isle using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home and, yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shrine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because of all of our guardians. The shrine sprites have vanished from their gathering spot at the shrine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. this horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
So yeah, if I scroll up, 416, that is my new PB.
Mario,
If I go to some of PBs, there you go.
verifies that the
I had a
island
way better
inhabitants
World
were
1 and then
troubled
I just
by
clutched it up at the end.
The pollution itself is not the main problem.
So yeah,
Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct?
that is my
It
PB
is a
now.
Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites
For this
are
game.
the source of power on Isle Delfino.
Might retime.
They used to
Probably.
gather in great numbers
We'll
at
see
the
though.
Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the
Oh yeah,
island
don't
and
mind
most
whatever the
Shine
comparison's
Sprites
doing
have
here.
fled. There is
Just
no
don't mind it.
longer any
It might
power
say
to
minus
support
1
the
hour, but that's
peaceful
just
lifestyle of
again.
the
I've
islanders.
like
It is
I've already
most
explained it before you rate it.
only
The way I've set up this comparison is I have all the time save immediately on first split, and then from then on it's all gold, so I can use it as a pacing tool. So I can comfortably reset because I missed my pace target by just seeing what the delta does. Literally, if the delta goes red, I've missed my pace target, and then I'll probably reset. We'll see though. If I go slightly over, I'll be fine, but probably not. Yeah, this is the slowest ass water slide I've ever seen. Imagine wanting to go fast and then that's the water slide you get. I almost missed that entry because I went too far.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Mario?
Come on. There we go. Slightly cringe angle, to be honest. Nothing I cannot fix, though. Look at that timing. Just wanted to show off for a moment. Because for some reason I just know that timing. Like I barely tapped the button and it just exploded. Good RNG from that dude. By the way, collecting a blue coin on accident there is run ending. Just don't do it. Just kind of need the spraying. That angle kind of sucked. That worked. Anyway, fun part. Oh, kind of mispressed the button that I wanted to press. Oh well. Chuck, that's halfway. Totally, that's exactly what happened. Dude, that chuckster put me out of bounds in practice. I somehow clipped through the ground. That was crazy. That's a frame too early. I love doing that mistake. I love how I do all the setup just to miss a frame perfect pause. I just wanted to mention that. Luckily, when it comes to doing the setup, it's not too bad. I think by now I know my way around. And then I can just focus on hitting this. A minute 20. It's not too bad. For a fail. I guess this is reasonably fast so far. Slightly late. That's a frame late. Perfect. We're through immediately. We're through fucking immediately. That's insane. There we go. How hard is it to fail frame perfect pause? Apparently very. There we go, first fail. Took a while. Just want to make sure that I'm actually 6 quarter steps. Wasn't sure if that was 1 or 2 frame advance. So I always take 2 pauses just to be sure. You can never be too safe about anything, in my opinion. The only inputs I really kind of like struggle with at this point are 7 and 8. The rest I feel like very, very, very good about, which is insane to me. Jumping around the frame that I need to pause on. There you go. Okay. Okay. Kind of the goal of right now is to give myself as many attempts at the last 2 values as I can. Because I know those are the struggle values for now. I got pretty much everything kind of like solved in a way where I feel extremely comfortable doing the inputs. That definitely is more than a frame. Oop. Kind of dropped the ball there a little bit. If I have to go through a little bit of a mess, then so be it. We have plenty of time. I mean, literally 24 minutes to mess with. Of which I've used 5 so far. That's the first time I missed that pause timing. Surprisingly enough. There we go, I'm back at it again. Just have 19 minutes to mess with. That is crazy to say. Damn, okay, I cannot miss. Like, I've hit 0 and 2, but I need to hit 1. Interesting. That's kind of like the annoying shit here. I have no better solution for that, and I just get unlucky at the moment that I'm just not hitting the middle of the 2 possible fails. Which I would very much like to see. That is too far. When you're pretty much frame perfect, that shit tends to happen. When it comes to a rollout, that you just have too much speed and height. And because rollout movement is very, like, ingrained, I almost totally failed that, actually. I'm glad I managed to pause the game. Because it's like so ingrained, it's very easy to just have perfect timing and then, you know, just overshoot my target. Because I just want to get stuck in the boxes so I can ledge grab at precise spots to help me with my visual cues. Kind of lost everything. I'm like thinking, and when I think, I start to fail. I need to shut off my brain again for that one. And somehow go back to the muscle memory that's kind of like locked behind bars at the moment. I'll never run out of analogies for my struggles, I think. Conceptualizing struggles like that helps me to just kind of like clear them away, kind of like try to fix them. Because it's like it's mostly a mental battle. And once you've like started to win the mental battle, that's when you kind of find your success. And like the most important thing that I'm battling with most of the time is stopping my brain from stopping me from using my muscle memory. That's kind of the biggest struggle. But if that's the only struggle, then so be it. Damn, come on, man. How is it only 0 and 2? Like, where the fuck is the 1? How have I failed this 3 times in a row now? Seriously. Ugh. That shit gets me angry. Because, like, it doesn't need to be this way. Like, just give me a break or something, man. I want to get to the real shit. This game's like, no, fuck you. I mean, speaking about no and fuck you, this. There we go. Kinda lost the controller out of my hands. How hard can it be to delay a frame? Oh my... Holy shit, that's bad. That was actually bad. I didn't fail anything, but I physically couldn't press the button for a moment there. That was genuinely bad. I hated that feeling. I hated that feeling so bad. Why did I like cramp up there? Seriously. That is literally the worst feeling ever when it comes to this. It tends to have more value 4. As I'm searching for a specific delay. And I'm like at a moment where I'm kind of losing the feeling. Partly it seems like exhaustion. Weirdly enough. But I'm not in the same flow state as I was in last week. Last week was just something else, man. But of course, it doesn't help that value 6 is such a troublesome right now. Where I'm just kind of like getting angry at value 6. That does not help it. Because like all my brain can like think about is that value. And I'm not really thinking about any other value necessarily. There we go. Jesus. That took a while. That took a while to get past that for once. And I immediately fuck it. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Kind of too agitated to be calm and collected. That was a totally different vibe last week. But I'm just like, I'm kind of like physically struggling to press the pause button. That went like so effortless. That was like super effortless last week. Here I like need to like triple the effort just to press the button. Maybe it'll come to me if I just let it. By the way, what I'm doing here is, with this extra pausing, is I reset the camera position back to where it should be. Because I keep getting frame perfect pauses. And now I fail at trying to miss it. That's okay. So yeah, that's essentially where I'm standing at when it comes to that. It's glad that I have that feeling right now, but I could have needed it a few minutes ago. We're still good. I think I was 3 frames after. Not yet 4. But even then, both would be fine. I have just written a lot of 0F5 zeros in my memory. But I haven't reached the initial jump instruction, which is important. That was almost sketchy. The reason why I think so is I didn't feel great about that pause spam. But usually if I get the first one and just continue to spam as I do, it tends to work. But in terms of actually spamming the pause button, that still didn't feel as great as it could have. Like I've had better feels. But that's kind of where I stand with that. I don't know if that looked like it was rotating or not, or my eyes kind of like play a trick on me, but whatever. If it was rotating, hold up, that's wrong. This and then there. I'm so used to just rotate to the other way around when I focus from that side, so I will always get that wrong at first. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a game crashes after this. I mean, it'd be nice to get through. It'd be nice if this makes it through, because this might be PB pace. I'm not too sure, actually. Could be not. Looks a bit tight. Like, this looks like a 44 pace. And 44 is my PB. But if it doesn't crash, then we have done something wild again. So, we'll see. We'll see. I thought I saw a slight rotation when I did value 7. Unorthodox solution to a weird problem. That might have been too far. Oh wait, I have multiple reasons why this could crash here. We'll see what happens, because like I literally don't know if this is gonna be enough. Also, look at Flood going. That's my favorite part, like seeing Flood spaz out like this. But yeah, we'll see. No, okay. I am good at this game, I guess. Sure. Sure. How have I done this again? How have I done this again, man? This time I'm better pace as well. Look at the pace. This is PB pace. Like, that's seriously just ridiculous. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah. This is a PB. That's great. Why? Quick check. Yeah, it's 43, but 44 is my PB. Cool. Bro! Well, I guess, true, yes, that's obviously the reason, but like, I just PB'd Sunshine Ace in a Concert Series run that literally just PB'd Super Mario Bros. 3. I barely survived Super Mario Bros. The moment, like, at the moment I was, like, struggling to miss the frame perfect pause in value 4, I was like, hold up, this could be it. Because I immediately just, like, I found my flow, and I just failed to get nervous, weirdly enough. I don't know how I'm doing this. It's something I cannot control yet, but, like, I've managed to not get nervous when I was, like, with that feel on value 7 and 8. Because, like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'll probably fail that. And I think that thought is exactly what makes me not fail. That thinking of, I'll probably fail it anyway. Just, you know, clearing up your mind in a way that is incredible. Whatever. Yeah. Cool, I've done it again. This is ridiculous. And now I'm actually happy about that time as well. Like, there's no excuses about it anymore. Like, it's real. I can do this. And apparently it's consistent. You know the funny thing that I'm kind of like thinking about is, what if I try to do this in a marathon, at a speedrunning marathon? What if I do that? You know? That's a thought I've been playing with ever since I've done it for the first time. Like, what if when I get consistent, I do this in a marathon? That would be really crazy, I know. In October, that German marathon, ZFM. I might go there with this. Because it's actually reasonable. I've done 2 successful runs in a row. No resets in Sunshine. No! No, my PB! My PB! Why did I jump into that? Bro, why did I jump into that? Oh well. This probably should still PB because, like, I think it's mid 44. And we're tracking barely sub 44, I think. Man, I could have had low 43 as PB. Oh well. You know, it wouldn't be Sunshine if that wouldn't happen. You know. Anyway. Throw that away. Do this. Do this.